All right, guys, back. I don't think I filmed a YouTube here actually, and you're probably going to think that I'm yelling at the camera because the music's extremely loud and I have my headphones on. But I don't think I filmed an actual training video in a bit, let alone we are now in Tampa, Florida, no longer in Virginia. So welcome to beautiful MI-40. And yeah, where the pros train. And then, if I guess we could say that, I don't know. A lot of pros train here, so we'll say that. And if you're not a pro,
get the fuck out.
But we're gonna hit a chest day. I thought, you know, we'd intro it back or fucking whatever you want to say. It's start with a cool video, right, where I can move a good amount of weight. I'm since the last time you guys saw me, 230, so 30 pounds up, and fat and unhappy is the best way to put it, because I'm definitely fat and I'm tired of food.
You're definitely unhappy.
Yeah, definitely unhappy. I'm like fasted the other day just to reset my metabolism, and I thought I would drop weight. I dropped 2 pounds, started eating back on my plan, and slingshot at 5 pounds forward. So I guess that's good. Won't need food adjustments, but digestion feels a lot better. So yeah, come on. Now, there's already a really cool video that Cam took of this, so I'm not gonna explain. Maybe we'll just link it in there. I'm doing a fly movement before, just to pre-exhaust. One, I wanna warm up my shoulder joints, get the muscle firing. But two, when I move on to my pressing, it will now allow me to get more out of it with less load. And that sounded so weird, with less weight. But if you've ever seen it, I know you'd probably know that I can move a good amount of weight on that, but ultimately, I'm at that point now where like, it's cool being strong, it's cooler being big. So I'm not trying to like overload my fucking muscles and joints and everything. I'm getting that, like, you know, I was 20 at one point and I didn't believe anyone who said like, oh yeah, like my fucking joints, my fucking joints hurt, right? So like now at this point, it's like longevity. I'm trying to be in here. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't train, and someone said that to me the other day. If you couldn't train, what would you do? And that made me really take a step back within my ego. So here, I'm just gonna pre-exhaust my chest, get the most out of it before I move into any pressing. And that way, I'm contracting really hard, I get more out of the movement with less weight. This is not a sponsor, so I can't show that. It's 50 grams of raw intra, so about 50 carbs, 20 grams of EAAs, and then half a teaspoon of sea salt, just to try and stay hydrated, because you know, being hydrated does not actually come from water, it comes from electrolytes. So salt, sodium, and potassium. And Cam made me train earlier today, selfish, and it's fucking hot and humid in Florida. Something I'm still getting used to. Real progress happens right there. The little baby plates you guys don't want to use. That's where the real progress happens. One thing you'll notice is the way that I approach every warm-up is the exact same as I approach it like it's my top set or my working sets. And here's the best way to think of that, right? Like, I'm an athlete. A lot of the people I work with are athletes. And I say that not because I'm an athlete now. I'm definitely far from a fucking athlete. I can barely walk. But when I played sports, I was that person who was like headphones on, not talking at all, whatever the case may be, and full into my stretches, my warm-ups and everything like that. And that always projected great games, great practices, whatever the case may be. So how you do this is what's going to project how you do your top working sets. So you can't come in and like nonchalantly be fucking going through your warm-ups and expect that that's gonna project a fucking great top set. Your body's not even getting acclimated. So exactly how you're going to perform that top set is exactly how you should do warm-ups. You'll also notice I taper down my reps because this is not a fucking pyramid set. I'm not trying to waste energy with minimal load to create minimal stimulus. I want to get to the top amount of load that I can move to create maximal stimulus and move on. Get the most out of that as I can. 10, come on. 10. It's the new PR. Now we're gonna do a back off set. What I'm aiming to do here is be 5 reps better than the top set. Depending on how heavy the load is, you're looking at somewhere between a 20 to 30% load reduction. So for me, it actually ends up ripping off perfectly the 25 in this little 10 that you guys don't work with, but you should. So now with this set, I got 9 there. We're gonna be looking for 13 to 14 reps. And basically, when I started this mesocycle, because that's the cool word, my top set was, I think, 4 plates plus a 10 for 9 reps. So you can see I'm literally 10 pounds away from turning my back off set or turning my top set into my back off set and doing it as my second loading set versus my first. That's how you do progressive overload. So that's an improvement. Last week was my first time doing this as a back off, and I was kind of flying through it, just trying to beat the logbook. One thing I've really had to do with taking a step back to like not focus on just the loads, the reps and all that stuff is understanding that, you know, if you're doing more work in less time, that's a win, okay? That's progressing. If you're doing more work, if you're doing the same load, whatever the case may be, but you're controlling it, you're contracting, you're feeling the muscle better, that's still progressing. That's progressive overload. So take that into consideration. Something I've had to take a step back with constantly gluing myself to the logbook and thinking that's the only way to progress. Oh, that's getting heavy quick. We're moving on to a flat press now. The key thing here is it's actually a slight incline, and that's primarily just because anytime that I would say using this, I fucking like any flat press, it just kills my shoulders, kills my pec tendon, rotator cuff, it all fucking hurts. So just adding a slight incline, you're probably getting more stimulus than you'll get with a flat press, and just put you in a safer position. Now, one thing that I don't think enough people do, and again, this is another habit of mine, is when I'm moving and changing exercises, taking time to still get warm-ups in and let your body get acclimated to the load under that new movement. So I've taken a step back. We're gonna work up to 3.5 plates. I only got 2 on there right now. So we're gonna do a couple of feeler sets and just feel the weight here. You know you're getting fat when it's hard to just sit up. I introduced this exercise about 4 weeks ago. So I spent a lot of time fucking around trying to, more than I would like, trying to get acclimated to the actual press. So now I think I finally got it into a groove with the load that's needed within the rep ranges and can start driving progress up. Offset here, gotta be 5 reps better. I got 8, so last week I got 12 with this weight. Probably yelling, my music's playing, so whatever fucking comes through, we'll just leave it at that. I can't fucking breathe, I'm fat. You wanna see some fucking motivation? Come here. Fucking look at this. This guy's not even a pro. Fucking look at that. How can you not be motivated looking at that? Like, what the fuck? So everyone asked why I wanted to move to fucking MI40, or move to fucking, I basically moved here, yeah. Moved to Tampa, was for this gym, this environment. Hey guys. Like, there's 2 pros right there, 2 Olympians. This guy's a national level competitor, not even a fucking pro yet. Yet. Natural and creatine. Creatine. So, yeah, if you want to be fucking motivated, this is the place to be. Because I'll tell you right now, you guys don't even want to know how many weeks out he is, and he makes you all look fat.
I want this dude's shoulders, it's fucking nuts.
No, I told him, I was like, we have to get a training session in while you're fucking shredded.
I'm so down, bro. Like, the next 2 weeks, I could use a push, to be honest.
Okay.
So just let me know.
All right. As soon as this man gets back from
Below if you want to see a collab.
yeah. All right, let's fucking do it. I'm gonna do a superset here. So it's a push day. I hit lateral delts 3 times a week, so it's kind of like a touch-up. So this will be our last pec movement here. With this one, I'm gonna take this to failure, and then I'm gonna go into banded push-ups, which probably need the fucking band, damn it. All right. And then so just a mechanical drop set here. Twist the band, throw it behind your back, and then we'll do some push-ups if I can figure out where the fuck to go. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I'm like, all right. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Jeez, I'm fat. This is how you can tell when I can't even talk. Everyone thinks it's great being big. The only time I feel good is for the hour and a half I'm in the gym. The rest of the day I'm lethargic, fucking tired, force feeding food, and just feel like a fat shit. But this is needed. All right, bodybuilding's an extreme sport. If you're fucking maintaining, you're not improving. So just remember that. You're always gonna be either starving or uncomfortably full. And that's how it should be. We're gonna jump into some laterals here. I don't have the widest clavicles, so the biggest thing that I'm focusing on this off season is improving my width through my lateral delts. So first things first, whenever you're using any type of machine, you wanna line the point of access up with the actual joint. So if you're doing a bicep curl, you want the actual pivot point in line with your elbow. So you don't want it here, right? That's not gonna fucking make sense. So same thing here, when I step up, you can see this aligns with where my shoulder's at. And then what I typically do is, I'm just gonna take a set with a lighter weight till about 50, 70 reps until I have a stupid pump. And then from there, I'll start progressing the load up. But Cam's gonna record like 10 reps, and then you guys can just count in your head until you hit 70. Now, when you're going here, think of lifting out. You're not, the most common mistake I see is people trying to go like this, and then all you're doing is just getting trapped. So imagine you're trying to lift and touch the wall or hit the machine next to you. Oh, fuck. And then when you're doing the pec deck over there, when you're doing that coastal fly, just think of hitting a most muscular. So you're coming down and just converging and boom. But that's a wrap. I'm not gonna show you guys any bicep curls. If you can't do a bicep curl, get the fuck out. No, but the man behind the cam has to head out. Unfortunately, I only own 2 hours of him. 2 hours of his time. That sounded so weird. It's like I'm paying for, yeah, but that's a wrap.